We are live. I don't think anyone's on, but okay. Have this left. What's up, everybody? So today we are just going to talk about, I guess, reselling. And by the way, I know this has got to be so loud. It just started raining, like really, really hard, and
right when you started.
Right when I started, right before, maybe like 10 minutes before, and it's still going on. Hey, Tommy. So if you can hear the rain, it's just so loud. So there's that going on. So I think what I'm going to do today, while I'm talking or while I'm chatting with you guys, is I got a bunch of like Wii games, and I'm going to put those on. I was putting them on the other day, and I got so tired. Oh, you can't hear the rain? Okay, good. I'm also trying to talk kind of loud. I was testing games, and like in the middle of it, I was like, I'm about to pass out. So, also, y'all can tell me how ethical this is, okay? I got a We Play game at Goodwill, and video game. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Crazy Card. I have no mods, by the way. I can, I guess, make some real quick. Let's see. I'll make a couple of y'all a mod, just in case. I mean, just in case we get some crazy stuff. I don't think we will. I don't think I'm a big enough live YouTube personality. Oh, we play. Crazy Card. Okay, yeah. Let's see what she'll say. Okay, so I went to Goodwill, and this was $2.99. And We Play is not a very good game to pick up for $3. I mean, if it was $1, maybe it's like a $10 or less game. But then I was in Goodwill, and I opened it, and Wii Sports and We Play was inside. So I brought it up to the hey, Cajun Reseller, the one on College. And so I brought it up there, and the lady didn't even look or anything. She just like sold it to me for $3. And I'm like, well, maybe they wanted it to be that way. Maybe I'm not stealing from Goodwill. Maybe they saw the extra disc and they were like, we don't care.
We don't care.
If you don't know, Wii Sports is worth. I mean, I think the value has come down, but just the disc I've sold like a month or so ago, and it was $20. But I think that value has come down a little. So I can probably still sell this for about 20, 25. I'll have to look, but yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Crazy Card. So let's see. I've got a bunch of games. I was telling, I don't know. Who am I telling? I was telling the first people in the chat that I have some Wii games that I was testing the other day, and I was very tired, and I just like stopped. So I'm gonna put those up while I'm here. I did want to rant about some things, and y'all can tell me what y'all think about what happened. I'm reading comments. Okay, Cajun, you sold it for $25. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have the case or anything for Wii Sports, but maybe it'll still go for $20. Oh my god, the thunder is so loud. My dog is scared. So what was I saying? Okay, so Poshmark, I've been having some issues. And really, it's not Poshmark. It's really between me and the USPS. So what's been happening is occasionally, yeah, Tommy, for real. So I'll mess up a label. Okay, so not mess up, but like the label will come out of the printer messed up. And I've had this happen twice now, and now I'm missing out on like, it's not a ton of money, it's like $30. So I need to just like kiss it goodbye, but I'm not sure what happened. Okay, so the label came out, I guess, messed up, and the post office either didn't scan it or couldn't scan it. Okay, fine, but on each package that I've lost, on both of them, my address was on there clearly. Like the other person's address maybe was kind of questionable, and it maybe wasn't scannable. I should have fixed the label, but I guess I assumed it would go through. And the second time, I forgot to bring it to the post office to see if they could actually scan it, and I put it in the box, and it never got scanned. So in each case, Poshmark came back to me and said that it was canceled, like maybe a week later. And they kept bugging me to send it, and I'm like, dude, it is in the freaking mail. So it's in the mail. It never got sent back to me. It never got tracked. I never got my money. So what do y'all think happened? Do you think the person maybe got it and never said that they got it? I just don't know. I mean, if they did, like, I don't really care. A couple of the items was stuff I had for quite a while, and I was so happy to sell it. And then, but one of them was like a bundle worth about 30-ish bucks. But anyway, even if the post office does scan it at this point, Poshmark doesn't care. I'm still not going to get my money. So what I'm saying to you guys is be careful with your Poshmark labels. Yeah, Tracy, and I did look up the tracking, and it still hadn't gone anywhere. So what I did was I went to the post office, and you know how friendly they can be. So, I mean, it depends on the post office. I have been to a helpful post office before. The one over here, not so much. So I went over there and I was like, hey, I have this. I actually printed out another label. I was like, can we look this up? It just never got scanned or anything. Do you maybe have it in a spot where they're keeping it? Or you guys maybe keep it because you can't scan it or something? And they're like, oh, well, if we can't scan it and we can't read the address, then we send it back to the sender. I said, well, for the other one that happened to, I never received it. And they go, oh, well, it goes to the plant. I'm like, there's a post office plant? No, Tommy, it doesn't show accepted. And the second time that happened, which was last week, it got put in with a couple other packages, Poshmark packages, and they went fine. The one that was messed up was my ink was kind of going out, and you could read the person's address, but at the bottom, like half of New York, and the zip code was you couldn't really see it. And I meant to like rewrite it in, but I totally forgot and just dropped it off. And then later on, I said, you know what? Watch that not get tracked. And I was right. So yeah, I lost another. I think that was it was only like a $10 one, but the other one was more like 30. So I just need to watch it on those. Yeah. For weird ones like that, I just need to have them actually do it at the counter and get a receipt for it. Because at that point, hey Chris, at that point, they could tell me like, we can't send this and you need to print a better label, and that would be great. But I didn't do that. So I admit the fault is on me. It's not on Poshmark. It's not even really on the USPS, but I'm just wondering what the hell happened to it, because it didn't come back to me. It's supposedly not with the buyer. I don't know. So that's a weird one. Give me my purse over there. My husband's right next to me, playing video games. So that's my rant of the day. That's the whole part of the rants and chats. What have you guys been doing today? Like actually doing any work or what? Lisa, that's probably you, right? Or Lisa and Rob. I'll say hi to both of you. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Estate Cleaner Dave. Hi, Mr. Dave. Good to see you. This is only maybe like the third or fourth time I've gone live. So I'm not nervous talking to you guys. Like, I love all you guys, but I'm very, like, kind of self-conscious of, what I'm doing, I guess. It might still come back to you, but it could take months. Yeah, it might. I just don't want to, like, one of the things might sell again kind of quickly, but a couple of those things I just had forever, and I was so happy that it sold. Yeah, they could have typed the number right. I don't really understand. Ghost and Overgoods facility. Every company has one in the shipping industry. And Tommy, I trust you because you were you work for UPS. So you probably know what you're talking about. Hey, Tim, you're on a post office run. Don't let your labels be messed up. I just don't know what happened. Anyway, right now I am putting on Punch Out. The disc for it was pretty scratched up, but it worked. It works great. So I don't think I had a problem with any of these, even though they had some scratches. For the most part, they're all like $15 games. Okay, so I was playing Kirby's Epic Yarn the other day, and I had never played this before, but it's a really, really cute game. I started kind of playing it, but I stopped before I got too into it. And I don't know, like, this is all making me wish I'd gotten a Wii when they came out, because I missed out on some fun games. You need to thrift a laser printer ASAP. I know. Okay, so what I want to do actually is I want to get a Brother laser printer that is wireless. And everybody probably knows the one I'm talking about. It's like the $300 one. And when I say me, but my husband was like, yeah, I might get you one. But then my husband got furloughed. He's back at his job now, but he got furloughed at the beginning of the year, well, in March. And so we were like, let's wait on it and just see what happens. So I should just like go ahead and get it for myself, because problem is I don't have an area for a desk, so I don't have a place to put a laser printer next to a computer. So eventually I want to get that Brother wireless, because the wireless printer I have now, it's a Brother, but it's like an ink one, which is why I'm having these issues. All right, so Punch Out. Of course, like GameStop covered the barcode. Okay, so now I'm out of stuff to talk about. That was my big rant of the day. I kind of have something else that's stupid that happened to me today, but it was also my fault. I just like blaming the world for my problems, I guess. Mm-hmm. So I went to go out for lunch today. Once every week, me and my husband have off together, and today that's today. And I went to go get lunch for us, and I had my stuff in my backpack purse, and I went in the place to order, and I was waiting for several minutes, maybe like 5 minutes. And a couple minutes in, I dropped my phone out of my purse on the floor, and made a loud noise. And I was like, "Oh crap, my purse is open," So my phone was fine. It's not glass. The Pixel 3a is plastic front, so it's a little cheaper. It's a great phone, but it's a little cheaper made. So I put my phone back, and then I waited to order, and it took a little while, and then I ordered, and then I went in my purse to take out my debit card, and it wasn't there. And so I'm looking through my purse. I'm like, oh, where's my debit card? Where's my credit card. So I found another credit card and I used that. And I'm like, I thought I had all my stuff in my purse. So after I ordered, I'm like, that's weird. Maybe I left it all in my car. I'm not sure what happened. So all of a sudden I start thinking like, oh, maybe all my stuff like got dumped out of my car because I kind of had a long walk up to the place because I had to walk downtown at a meter and then, and so I looked outside and outside of the door was like my debit cards, my credit cards, some of my contacts that were in my purse, just like everything that was on my purse, in my purse was dumped outside of the door. And I'm like, a person came behind me and just walked in. A person was sitting outside of the store, like right next to the door. No one said anything. My stuff was just sitting outside of the door in the open for like 15 minutes. It was nuts. Anyway. I'm just glad it was there. So, Tim, you're saying shoebox? What does that mean? Or does that refer to something that I said? Let's see how good the lighting is right here. Oh, not very good. So, anybody doing any work today? Like listing? I've run out of stories. I only had 2. I'm not sure.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, stop pretend you're not there.
Okay.
Yeah, this punch out is in very acceptable condition. Do y'all take pics of the discs when y'all have a game? I generally try to, even though it's hard. Never take pictures like that naked though, because you don't want to show all of eBay the goodies, I'm making a burger, then going shopping today. Oh, you're so good at food. Oh my God. Last night I tried something new, and of course it was a giant failure. It was a food failure for sure. So I decided to do, hey Harry, put the printer on top of a shoebox. Yeah, so I have going back, I have a shipping area that's like a corner of my house. And I have like all my stuff. It's a huge mess right now. I've got to go clean it up. But on top of a small dresser where I keep some more like shipping supplies, like red tape and all that, I keep my printer. If I got rid of that, I would have a lot more space for other stuff. So and I don't use the printer for anything else. Occasionally, Blake might print a few pages. I might print something else, but yeah, cross-posting and descriptions today. Okay, so my giant failure for food was I wanted to make Indian curry with rice. And I bought the curry powder several weeks ago. And so I had been wanting to use it, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. But then on the recipe, I saw that someone had substituted shrimp. So I went and bought a few ingredients. I bought shrimp. I bought like the onion and the heavy whipping cream, which I'm not used to cooking with. And so I did the recipe, and I think I put way too much chicken broth in it, because instead of like a thick curry that mixes well with the rice, it was pretty soupy. And I don't think shrimp really goes well with it either. I think the chicken would have like sopped up the spices a little better than shrimp would have. So yeah, it was like a soupy curry, and we ate a little bit. I mean, it wasn't disgusting, but I don't think I would put in as much chicken broth. Yeah, Lisa, it just got stopped. It just stopped raining really, really heavily like a few minutes ago. Okay, I have one listing done today. Yay! Thanks for stopping in, guys. Like, I just wanted people to talk to today. And I'm really, really excited because I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna say it here. It's not like a huge thing, but I've got to make like kind of arrangements for time and stuff. But I'm having a person on as a guest, hopefully next week, and I'm so excited for her coming on. Like, I've been wanting her for a while. She's from The Mummy and the Monkey, and they do like horror hosting and reselling. And her name is Janet Decay. I'm gonna try to get her on for next week, but we'll see. But she said she wants to do it, and I was like, oh my god, someone wants to come on my channel? Are you serious? And she doesn't really know me very well, so that was like very cool of her to say yeah. Okay, this is in the wrong spot. I bet. Okay, what is this? This goes here. I bet Donkey Kong is still in the lead because I was playing it, and then I just got so tired. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I've got to take a nap. Okay, we'll put on Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. Oh, this one's really bad. It's got fingerprints all over. I don't think I tested this one. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to be right back super quick. I'm going to grab a cleaning thing because this is horrible. Y'all probably can't. Oh, yeah, you can see it. Yeah, I must have totally overlooked that. I guess I could put on a Wii Play. I did test that the other day. And Wii Sports. Can you grab the vinegar maybe?
What's that?
Under the sink. Probably gonna fill my desk with jewelry again tonight if anyone gets bored. I really enjoyed. I didn't stay there the entire time. I got distracted by something. I was at work, but I did enjoy. I watched most of it. So Tracy has been doing these jewelry hauls. My hair is weird. Okay, has been doing like these jewelry hauls, and from you got them from Heavy Leslie. And right, I feel weird saying that because people who might not know might think I'm being crass, but most people here know who I'm talking about. So you got some jewelry from her, I think, and you're just going through it and seeing what might sell the best. But it wasn't boring. It was informative. I was saying when you were doing that Tracy, that I had heard that the figural stuff does the best, like when it's like an animal or it's something like an object, like a cat brooch, which is I think you had her Lisa Big Bone Leslie, right? I'm not calling her big. That is what she's spoken of colloquially. I can't. I messed that up, but we know who we're talking about. Okay. We play goes for about 10, I believe. I'll just pick this one, sell yours. And I'm putting them in, I don't know. I was thinking about acceptable. Hey, David, car boot picker. Have you put up any car boots lately? I need to go to your channel and see if you have. Lately I've been thinking I might want to look at some car boots just because they're different to look at than garage sales. I love garage selling content. That's part of the reason why I make it. But when it's from other countries, it's really interesting to look at. It's just something different. Let's see. And it's got the manual. So thanks, Goodwill. I usually don't find anything at that Goodwill either. I was shocked that day. And I almost didn't pick up the Wii Play because I wasn't going to pay $3 just to get, $10. But when I saw Wii Sports in it, I was like, well, that's a different story. Oh, the lighting is so bad. So I have not gotten any sales in about 10 years. Not on eBay anyway. I did get a sale, which I need to, after this chat, I'm going to probably stop chatting at about 3. I have one for Poshmark that I will print the label for, correctly. And I'm going to send that off today because it's, yeah. Unfortunately not, Natalie, everything is closed. It's still closed? Oh. Yeah, when stuff opens back up, please put some car boots. I heard a noise. What was that noise? Okay. Maybe I should click on some comments because I need to get better practice. But it's hard to click comments and kind of list, so just bear with me. Yeah, anyway, I would love to see them. This disc is looking pretty good. I cleaned it up. Is that my Discord? I swear I'm hearing a weird noise, and I'm wondering if it's Discord in the background. All right, so We Play is basically done. We got the manual. We even have the little register your software. So we have 2 things listed today. Oh my god. More work than I've done in a while. What is this? Oh, Wii Sports. So garage sales, I probably should go. I was thinking about not going this weekend because I have so much stuff and I haven't really been listing, and the closet that I got over there looking pretty full. But I also, it's that FOMO, you don't want to miss out on something you might have found that was really cool. But I think what I will do is I'll be very, very picky. Do y'all tend to go every weekend, or do you do you stop at a certain point? I don't know. Some people just go out regardless. But I will probably not go to any thrift stores because thrift stores, it's when I go to thrift stores, I don't really expect to find anything. I just go for the treasure hunt. It's just a fun thing. And if I find anything, that's an extra added bonus. But typically, at least thrift stores around here, I don't come out with a buggy full of stuff ever. Okay, let me try this again. Yeah, so I need a list, especially on Friday. Today, I probably will get these games listed, and that's about it. But I have so many Harry Potter books that need to get out of my home. I have a beaterlack blanket that is made in Spain, which I guess is still means it's vintage. I know that they were made in West Germany and America. So I found this one the other day at the thrift store, and it's made in Spain. And I just thought that was odd. I'm like, when were they made in Spain? And of course, Beetlelec has a whole Wikipedia article dedicated to Beetlelec. And there's no, like, it was made in Spain from 1974 to 78. There's nothing like that. So, oh, did you see the Beetlelec, Tracy? Yeah, it's a really cool, I didn't think it was anything special. I just bought it because it's Beetlelec, and I've sold a Beetlelec before, but the last one I had was made in America. So it was pretty easy. But made in Spain, I don't know. I don't know if that's a bonus. I really think it's going to be the print that sells it. I don't think it really matters where it's made. Let's see. You took everybody to the Titanic Museum and stood with. That is so cool. I would love to do that. The closest I've done to something like that, and this is super lame, was in Panama City. There is it's like a oddity museum.
Ripley's
Believe It or Not, and there's a area devoted to the Titanic, and you can dip your hand in some water that is supposed to be the exact temperature of the water when the Titanic went down. So you get to feel how freezing those people were just before they died. That's not funny, but it's just kind of weird. Oh, do you have a video out of that? Then I will definitely view that. Sometimes you know how YouTube like doesn't show you people's videos on the regular, like on your main page. So I miss stuff. So sometimes I'll like think about a person and I'll go to their page, especially, and I'll just like catch up on them. So I need to do that for you, David. But Titanic Museum, my mom would love that. My mom is obsessed with the Titanic. I bought her a Titanic coloring book one time where you can color in the people that are dying. It's true. It was weird, but oh man. So I hate how eBay gives you a price that you should list your item at, and it's always way below what it is actually supposed to be. All right, I'm probably messing this disc up even more because, and I think I want to be out of this house. I don't know, maybe next year, because there's just, when we moved in, it was between this place which is a 1-bedroom and a 2-bedroom place, which was for more, and we could afford the 2-bedroom, but it didn't have a washer and dryer, and there were just things about it that I didn't find was worth what they were asking for it. And I thought that this place was worth the money. And so that's why we moved into this 1-bedroom. But it is frustrating because, like the closet is just not, and also I'm really short, and so I'm needing to put everything at the top of the closet. And so we moved in. My husband was like, yeah, you can put everything up there. Problem is, I'm 4'11" and I can't reach the top of the closet without. I have a 3-stair step ladder, and it's still not tall enough to get me to certain areas up there. So I'm just like getting more and more frustrated with the space issue. And I know that can happen. I mean, you can have a place with like 4 bedrooms, and you might, if you just keep getting more and more stuff, you will still be aggravated. But the way my setup is, I really don't think I can have, it's just not great. And I don't have a special shipping area. The shipping area is in our bedroom. One day I'm going to show all this off. I'm going to clean it up so I don't get really roasted online. But man, I'm going to show it and you guys will be shocked. That's all I'll say. Let's see. Did I test this one? I don't think I did. Oh, this one's messed up too. Okay. You got my vinegar? Oh, thanks. I grabbed it from you. Just spraying a disc with some vinegar to get the fingerprints off. So, I really miss traveling. I'm watching a lot of 90 Day Fiance, which is a trash show. But it's just kind of mindless, and like me and Blake have really, really gotten into it. But with all the locations they're showing, especially on Before the 90 Days, I'm missing traveling so much. And like one of the reasons we didn't really travel last year, even though technically we could have, I had plenty of extra vacation days and everything. I briefly went to Mexico, which in my profile picture is Cozumel from last year. So we went on like a 4-day cruise, but then like I was thinking we'll just save the trip for this year because it's going to be a big Japan trip, like trip of a lifetime. So let's save all our money. Let's not go anywhere. And then we didn't. And guess what? This year, can't go anywhere either. So I'm seeing all these locations, and I'm just making me mad. I really wish we would have gone anywhere last year. But, I mean, these problems are nothing compared to other people's problems. So I try to keep that in perspective. Like, oh no, you can't travel. Who cares? Leave all the good ones, stuff for me at the garage sales. Okay. I probably will because I'm out of space. I need one of those like professional organizer people. I need to give them like $100 and go, like, please teach me how to be an adult because I don't understand how to do this. And recently, I cleaned out when the pandemic was going on, I sold so much old stuff. So I actually did make some room, but I need to put stuff on the bottom of the closet on the top because it's just filling. I'll get lazy. Instead of going up the stairs, which is actually a step stool, I'll just put stuff at the bottom, and then I won't like rearrange it at the top. So I do have some space at the top. I just need to put it up there. But I might still go out because you just never know. And yeah, I do. Okay, this is funny. I do plan on putting out a video eventually about this Guitar Hero set that I picked up. And the deal with that is I picked it up for $10 at a garage sale, and I was thinking, oh, $10, it's not bad at all. But I don't have really any room for it. I can't put it in the closet. It's going to have to stay in basically what is my kitchen. My kitchen is really, really big. It's like a kitchen / laundry. And so I can put it in there, and just wait and put it on Facebook Marketplace, and it should sell really quickly. Well, I put it in one of the Facebook groups, like, hey, should I sell this for $60? And people were like, no, are you crazy? Put it up there for like $150. And I'm like, okay, but it doesn't have drumsticks, it doesn't have the dongles, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have this. This is falling apart on it. And they were like, yeah, you should be able to get 150 easy for it. So I said, yeah, I just don't believe that. So I did put it on Facebook Marketplace for 120, thinking, oh, maybe someone will message me and we can, like, go down from there. No one has messaged me at 120. So I just marked it down to 100. No one has messaged me. Cajun Reseller, if you want a Guitar Hero set for like $60, come get it, because I want it out of my house. I'm just aggravated that that it's selling so slow, I guess, because I don't want, and then okay, so my dog's treats are near it, and my dog is climbing onto the drum set. He's going from a chair to the drum set, falling on it. And I just don't know what to do with it. I don't have anywhere else to put it. I don't have a shed. I don't have an outdoor area. So I had to move the treats so he wouldn't, like, kill himself. Anybody else had a dog that tried to kill himself over treats? Because I have one.
You want to show Jackie in the chat?
No, he's sleeping. Just for you.
Can't be on TV.
Yeah, you can be in if you want, but it looked weird.
I'm gonna outside.
Okay. It just sits there and barks until she gets one. Our dog climbs onto a Guitar Hero set and attempts to, and then
He got it.
He did get it.
He got the full bag.
He got the full bag of treats, and the next day I woke up and in his like little, he doesn't have a dog bed. It's like a bean bag that he uses as a dog bed, and I found it and it had a hole in the bottom. So he ate an entire bag of treats in one night, and this is a 15-pound dog. Hang it from the ceiling with a rope and a hook. I know. Please, Lord, someone get this Guitar Hero set. Okay, it's a microphone. It's a wireless guitar with no dongle, and the drum set and the drum pedal, but the connections aren't all there. So I think after a week goes by, I'm gonna lower it. I'm gonna lower it to 80, I guess, and see if I get any bites at that point, and then we'll do 60. I think 60 is a good price, honestly. That's really what I felt in my gut is what it should go for. But people were saying, no, $150 at least. Are you stupid? So. Oh, my husband's going to get me a refill. Dump that out, please. I guess it is kind of nice, like, sharing a space with him if I have to, because then he can get me things while I'm online. Oh. Okay, so I have done 3 listings, I think. I need to do this Zelda one. I don't think I got around to testing the Zelda one either. It looks... Oh, no, the Zelda one is listed. That's right. Okay, so that's listed. This is listed. This is listed. Barrel Blast needs cleaning. Donkey Kong Country Returns is still in the Wii. And I think Pokemon is listed. Thank you. Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Yeah, sometimes partners can be useful. Mostly they're in the way. No, I'm kidding. Oh man, okay. So did I do this one? I don't even remember what I did. Okay, so eBay says I should start. The average sale price for this is $11. I think it gets a little bit more than that. eBay likes to lie to you and tell you your stuff isn't worth anything, and then when you have something at like $5, and they'll tell you to lower the price even more. Okay, let's see. There's some shadows, but I can edit that out. Usually I do have a better way of doing this. I put the boards on the coffee table, but there would just be no light if I didn't put the laptop on the coffee table. And that's just the best way to do it. Tim, oh, what's your shirt? It's not vintage. It's a Nickelodeon. I used to get summer 2018. They're like camping out on it and stuff. They're basically hiking, like Rocco's Modern Life. What's the? I can't think of the Ren and Stimpy. I think is in there. All the Nicktoons and stuff. So I used to get a Nick box, and it would be like a Loot Crate subscription box, but Nickelodeon stuff, and it was seasonal. And then I started getting them, and then after a while, you get those things, and you realize, oh, there's maybe like a couple of things. Bye, Tracy. Thanks for coming in. You start to realize that it's all literally junk. And it's all like $10 Dollar Tree stuff. I'm making a few more mods just for future use. You don't have to like do anything. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I made a few more mods just so I don't have two in the future. Okay, so Mario Strikers Charged. I know nothing about this game. It almost looks like he is kicking a ball around. Not sure what that's about. This one has a few scratches, but should still play. And Tim, you say nothing. You know nothing about Pokemon. I know Pokemon mostly because I have younger siblings that do. I was a little bit too old for Pokemon, but I had a sibling that was, well, I have. They're not dead. I have siblings that are 7 and 11 years younger than me. So I thought I was going to be an only child until I was 7. And so my sister and brother got really into Pokemon, and I just thought it was really, really cute. Like, normally, you don't like stuff that little kids are, when you're a teenager, you don't like stuff that little kids are into, right? But I don't know, like, Pokemon it was just cute, So I was in high school, and I asked out someone to prom, and the way I asked them out is I was like, I drew a picture of a Diglett Pokemon, and I asked my friend to send them my drawing because they used to be in the same class as me, and then we switched up classes, and so I was like, hey, send this to him and see if he wants to go to prom with me. So yes, that happened. Yes, Callie Picker. Happy Joy. I loved Ren and Stimpy. I love all the Nicktoons. Well, there's a few I don't know as well, like the Hey Arnold one. I remember it. It was more like my sister and brother's thing. Anyway, Let's see. What else do we have to list? I think I listed everything except Donkey Kong Country Returns, and that's only because I left the disc in the Wii, and the Wii is like 2 rooms away. So I guess I'm just gonna chat it out for the next 10 minutes, and see what you guys are into. Pimento cheese on these mashed potatoes, and it's a mic drop. Oh, that does sound pretty good. I'm not a big cheese fan, and I don't even know what pimento cheese is, but I love mashed potatoes, and I love things on them. And Lisa, you had cauliflower pizza crust today. How was that? Like, I've heard, depending on where you go, that can be good. Oh, today it's just Coke. I am not drinking today. It does kind of look like one. Well, it has an ice cube in there. Well, Callie Picker, you might not have been there, but usually when I have wine, I just drink the whole bottle. Like I drink from the bottle itself. That's the way me and my husband, we instead of like pouring it into fancy glasses, we would just pass the bottle back and forth. And so I'm just used to doing it like that. And unless I'm chatting with someone that doesn't really like know me, like when I was on with RVA Flips, like I tried to, like, he wouldn't even have cared, but I had my wine in a glass. But by the end of the chat, we chatted for like an hour and a half. It was such a good chat. But by the end of it, I was like, I've got to end this chat or I won't be able to function anymore. I won't be able to have a conversation. And so we ended it, and I messaged him. I was like, I'm so sorry. I had to end that before I was too drunk. So for the next one, I'm going to try to do next week. I am going to have wine because I think that's fun, but I'm going to try to chill on it. The cauliflower crust is thin but good. Interesting. I like thick crust. My husband is more of a fan of the thin crust. But yeah, I like Domino's, like the thick crust, and DiGiorno's is pretty good. Are you James Kelly Picker? I can't always remember. I will try to remember your name for next time. I do try, and I have a really bad memory, and so sometimes I'll think someone has a certain name, and then I'll go, wait, is that their name? And then sometimes I get so much anxiety over someone's name, like calling them the wrong name, that I just won't even say it. So I missed where you drank 7 screwdrivers. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, with Justin, I really should have kept it a little classier because we were having such a good conversation. But it wasn't until like the maybe last 30 minutes where I was like, I'm starting to get very drunk, and I want to keep talking, but we need to go. Man, thanks guys for like showing up today, helping me get a little bit of work done. It wasn't a whole lot of work, but I think the majority, man, like working chat is great. If you have like multiple people, like that's a lot of fun. I'd like to join one of those. But you really need to, I guess, set a boundary, like I'm going to get this amount of stuff done. But yeah, I did get some stuff done. So thanks you guys for even showing up. So we have about 5 minutes left. Anything else? Did I miss anything? Did I miss any comments? I'm going to start messing around in StreamYard a little bit. Always fun to chat. Yes, like we have not run into. I've run into Lonnie, and I've run into Swamp Picker, but not to you yet. And what's funny is Steve, copious amounts of weed. So what's funny is like sometimes I won't be able to go out to garage sales because of work or whatever, and I'll watch Lonnie's or whoever, and I'll be like, dang it, Lonnie got all the good stuff, But usually me and Lonnie don't even, we have run into each other, but typically we're on two sides of the city. Like he goes more to, I think, the more rural areas, and I'm more in a more urban area. Sometimes I'll make trips out to the country, but if it's just maybe one or two out there, I won't even go. So he gets like the pick of the litter when it comes to like the suburbs, whereas I maybe get the more like pricier and like upscale but more expensive sales. And I don't know, I think his are probably better than mine. I have to kind of travel. I've noticed that living in an urban area is kind of interesting when it comes to garage sales, because you would think there would be more, but there really aren't, because I guess people don't have as much space to put things. There's not as much area to put up a whole big sale. So generally, they're more in the suburbs. But on the other hand, sometimes in the city, you can get better stuff, because in the suburbs, you get more like baby clothes and just household decor, and the decor is from Hobby Lobby and World Market and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a trade-off for sure. Bye, David. Thanks for showing up. I'm about to head out. I'm just gonna get in a few more comments. When I set the party train trip from Michigan to NOLA, I'll let you know. Cool. I don't know if that was for me, but Michigan, I don't remember, like, what is in Michigan? Is that where, is Minnesota in Michigan? I can't remember. I don't know a lot about Michigan. Get a bunch of, oh my God, I would love to go to a reseller meetup. The problem is people in the South, like the resellers in the South, we're not good at putting any functions together. So I really wish we could put something together down here that's like a little closer. Because like the Cincinnati one, like I know Lonnie and some people are going to that, but it's just so far away. And I think I was going to do it if I wasn't going to Japan, which I didn't end up going to Japan. But now I don't even know if they're doing the whole reseller thing. Anyway, tickets are gone anyway. So, but man, I keep wanting to go to like a reseller meetup. I always wanted to go to eBay Open, but now they don't even have those. So it sucks. You're in NOLA, Callie Picker? That's awesome. Like, maybe, was I telling you? I can't remember who I was telling, but I keep wanting to go to NOLA or New Orleans and go thrifting one day. Hi, Dragon Value Home. I'm about to leave in a minute, but just saying bye to everyone. Once again, thanks so much. Reseller Rally is still on. You're in Cincinnati. Okay. Yeah, tickets are all gone. I think you can, I'm just not sure with COVID and everything. I'm just not sure. I guess it would be a cheap flight at least. I could always like go and like meet up with people after the thing happens. That would be fun too, but I would just have to see. A free meetup in NOLA for whoever wants to go in Michigan, but want to go back to NOLA for a day or two. I wonder how that would work. Amtrak party train. Okay, so you would get on a train and go to Michigan. But what's in Michigan then? Okay, you're in Michigan now. I'm confused. Anyway, it doesn't matter. No, I would love to. If it was easy to travel, I would totally go. Anyway, thanks everyone for showing up and helping me get a little bit of work done today. I'm gonna have someone on next week, I think. If not, maybe the week after that, and that's gonna be so much fun. So stay tuned for that. And yeah. Anyway, everybody have a great day and bye.